sense. This is for the pre-order. So that makes sense. I'm surprised there's no skins yet, but forming games action level up. Okay, so now we're at the main crux. This is the one thing I wanted to cover last time because we didn't get a really good look at it. Maximum identity, integrity is increased by 10. I wish you can see all of them combined. Like, I wish I could see what the upgrades look like. I think that should be something they should do. So this way it kind of gives the player a better like understanding these weapons so they don't have to spend all their points trying to figure out what they do. Maximum ammo capacity increased. Okay. We're not going to do any percentages because I have no idea. Weapon cost from the trader is reduced by 50%. Okay, and that stacks 3 times, so that could go. Let's just, I don't know. I was maybe going to do the math, but I'm thinking that's like 45%. That could be really good. Well, magazine is half full. Weapon stumbles increased by 20%. While magazine is less than half full. Weapon damage is increased by 10% instead. Okay. Okay, so that's not too bad. And that goes up. So stumble interrupts enemies, causing them to stagger back in the opposite direction. That could be good for bosses, I suppose. Destroys an enemy's head with the ballistic weapon. Has a 20% chance to trigger an explosion, dealing 175 force damage. Can I only pick one of these? Grenade explosion radius is increased by 15%, so that's probably 45 at max. Grenade explosion implies 120 knockdown. Okay, so that's basically just a stumble. Self-damage. Self-damage grenades are reduced. I mean, I could see how that could be really good if something's like really close to you and you can just upchuck your grenades. Throwable carrying is increased by 1, which goes to 3, so I assume that's 3 more, which I could see why that's still be there, because grenade explosion spawns 3 smaller bombs. Okay. Grenade damage is changed to acidic. Grenade explosion deals 50% less damage, but creates a lingering cloud that deals acidic damage over 3 seconds. How much is the acidic damage, though? And I mean, over. I mean, honestly, this one just looks better because it doesn't destroy my grenade, and also it gives me a benefit of force. Throwable, okay. I should probably do these. Oh, okay. I had a brain fart there. For a second there, that looked like a fishing pole. Acid damage spawned by Hellson's projectiles deal 20% increased damage to enemies hit by an initial projectile. Enemies. Okay. Enemies and aliens. Acid cloud stays in panic. 30% longer. Panic is just basically another stun. Reduce damage while Hellion is active. That could be really good on higher difficulties, actually, because I could be able to tank, and I'd rather just tank than do acid cloud. But this one just does panic. And I mean, yeah, if they stay in the acid cloud, just do panic. So I I mean, it's either this acceptable damage or Guardian Angel. I think Guardian Angel could be probably very beneficial. Helene's Acid Cloud lasts for additional 2 seconds. Radius of Acid Clouds is increased by 25%. Yeah, that seems like that is like night and day. I don't see like the difference on that. Taking lethal damage leaves you at 1 HP and grants you invulnerability and heals over time for 5 seconds. This skill has a 10-minute cooldown. Killing the enemy reduces the cooldown by 5 seconds. Okay, that's just stupid. After using a syringe, generate 5% or 5 additional health per second, 5 seconds. Yeah, I'm gonna take the not dead yet. And that goes, obviously that goes up. So maybe that's like 15 seconds per kill. Which means in about 4 kills, you already dropped it down to 9 minutes. Yeah. Alien's projectiles initially impact damage is increased by 20%. Exposure for Hellions projectiles apply 60 at needle. Because enemies causing them to move and attack more slowly. That's okay. I can see that if you're like really gummed down. Clouds generate 2 seconds per health. Yeah, I could see that with this. Because this gives me, let's say, 1 health, and maybe that goes with the 3 health, or no, not 3 health, and heal over time for 5 seconds. So let's say that's like maybe 20% health per second, which, I mean, that would be ridiculously strong. You know, let's say like 5, 10. So let's just say like 5 health per second, so that's 25. And then this acid cloud basically regenerates 2 health per second, which I'm assuming that's probably like 6 health. I don't know how much health you have though. Amount of Z time gained when destroying critical stones is increased by 25%. Weapon automatically reload when holstered for 25 seconds. I could kind of see that. I feel like this is a very good single class. Destroying enemy weak spots with weapons grants 3-second gadget activation energy. Okay. Maximum number of rounds fired by Hellion by 3 and its max duration by 5 seconds. Destroying enemy limbs or armor with ballistic weapons. Increases weapon damage by 20% for 5 seconds. Shooting weapon grants stacks of blaze up to 10. Blaze stacks rapidly decay while not shooting. Spray and beam type weapons do not generate stacks. At 10 stacks, deal 20% increased weapon damage. Okay. Oh, that just decided to freeze. Using syringe increased the movement speed by 50%, weapon damage by 50%, base damage by 50% for 20 seconds. Using additional syringes will refresh the syringes with refresh duration of the buff. Okay. Head grants a stack of scavenger. Consumes all stacks to fulfill 1 grenade ammo. Oh, so you basically kind of get... You basically get grenade resupply doing that. I mean, does it have a cooldown? If it doesn't have a cooldown, like it's just kill, 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 and then boom, amount of Z time gained when destroying enemy limbs, armor is increased by 100%. Why is there a grenade there? Grenade kills grant 15 extra Josh up to the maximum of 300 per wave. 300 per wave, and then you get 15, say like 45% cheaper weapons. You could pretty much just buy your teammates weapons and then drop them on the floor. Try any weak spots with a weapon. Grants good. Okay, yeah. Max duration by 5 seconds. And Hellions as a cloud damage increased by 20% per second they are active. Okay, that's pretty good. I mean, that cloud is big. That's like massive. Spread per second projectiles is also increased. Oh, that's probably why. Stellian and Hellions. Standing in Hellions acid clouds makes it so your health can't be reduced below 1 for 3 seconds. Continuing to stand in clouds refreshes its duration. Oh, so that's just... I mean, that's just a better version of where it is. Grants lethal damage. You basically just heal yourself with a 10-minute cooldown. And then you can't die. Yeah, that's a fucking game changer. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. Well, we don't have any upgrades, so I'm just thinking like, where do I put the skin on? Site, empty cosmetics. Yeah, buddy. Wait, I have to what? I have to pay for this? Wait, do I have to buy the weapon? I mean, I guess these are weapons for the class. I'm not gonna lie, even though I still look at the skin, I still think it's ugly. I mean, I like that weird blunt sound effect. We'll come back to weapon. Wait, did I just buy a weapon? Wait, I'm confused. What did I just spend money on? Hopefully that was an actual money. Okay. We got our engineer, who I absolutely don't like. Sniper. I don't like... I don't like his design. And I kind of universally agree with everyone saying he looks like he's something out of COD. Okay. I mean... I don't know what they're talking about, because I got the... What's that noise? Okay. I mean, it would make sense. understand what these are exactly. I assume that the pass is not out. Well, this is rotate. Oh, I see what they're talking about. Okay. I feel like some Rule 34. I mean... I bought the biggest edition because I thought, okay... I mean, I always kind of do that, to be honest. I mean... Oh... I hate yellow with a burning passion. Unless it's gold. Then I'm more kind of understanding. I mean, some of these are cool. Like, I like the comic book art style, but I feel like you kind of played yourself there because you could have made it where... What's the word? Oh, that's hideous. You could have made it where it was like Call of Duty where things are moving and flowing. It's like don't stop yourself. Oh my god, that sound effect is just so distracting. She kind of looks like Sophia a little bit. Like they just stole Rainbow Six Siege. Oh my god, please with that noise. It's just so bad. What's the difference? I gotta see her default, because if that's just the same skin. Okay. It looks very generic, like, it doesn't look black. I don't feel like it looks... Why are you showing from the side? Like, oh, this could have just been black. Like, you could have just did all black. Oh my god, this sound effect is so distracting. For someone who's autistic, the sound effect is like, oh my god. I mean, so far, I'm looking through this battle pass, and there's nothing that makes me just go, ooh, that looks dope. It's just kind of more like, what is this? This is just a recolored skin. This is lazy. I mean, charms are cool, don't get me wrong. But it's like, have like a level of quality for your, you know, your stuff. Okay, now I'm starting to feel like they're pranking me. Wait, is this just a different colored skin? I thought for a second that I was being an idiot. And I thought for a second I just like going down the battle pass. Wait, so did I just go all the way through the entire battle pass and I just really didn't even notice it? That was it? Like I am not impressed. Okay. That kind of gives smoke a new thing. Not smoke. That gives Mr. Foster a new thing. Okay. I mean, I like the hoodie. That's probably the only thing I can say that I really, really like. Okay. Oh my god, that... What's the difference? I think probably because I already have the... Well, I don't understand why there's a difference. The noise was so bad that I actually thought my cat was puking in the room. So I actually stopped the game. Nightfall. Oh, okay, I see where I made that mistake. Wait, did I just spend my money on a gun? Okay, the headgear is pretty good. Body... Please don't tell me they're gonna be cosmetics and they're gonna do like the Warhammer, they're gonna do like Darktide where all their good cosmetics are in the store, and if you don't want to do penances, which they have some pretty good penance skins, but it's like, I mean, none of this stuff is like cool. I mean, honestly, I'm not trying to be mean, but it's like, okay, okay, I really, okay, I'm confused here. Wait, so this is Dosh, and the store is, okay, I see what they did there. For a second there, I legitimately thought I bought a gun. Okay, we're gonna come back to weapons. We're gonna do that later. I don't really want to like sit here and like waste time. Wait, you can't shoot in the menu? That's kind of stupid. dumb. Have fun. Skills to pay the bills, baby. Oh. Oh, leave the thing. Okay. Okay. That gun looks way too big for her to hold. That looks like that shit is gonna fall down. I mean, look at that. It's like half of her size. That's like her holding another person, including her weight. Even if she could hold that upright, it would take her so much time to walk. Take less damage from burning enemies. That's pretty good. Small burst of flames that apply burn and heat damage against enemy attacks. Oh, so that is a skill. That's a pretty major cooldown for an attack. I mean, yeah, I get it. You don't want to be attacked every like 3 seconds, but I don't see myself putting that on. Show on explosion of panic. Okay, I don't care. Yeah, the radius is kind of where you want to do it. Lights panic and deals heat damage. I would probably say that. Nearby enemies take 3% increased damage from wildfire blast radius. I could see that. You just do that, then Molotov throw. Wildfire's her ultimate, if I remember right. I could see that. That 25%, that 25 health, I don't know how much your health is, so that could either be really good or really bad. But then again, I guess keeping yourself healed is like, heat weapons apply 60% increased burn, affiliation causes enemies to burn for 100% longer. Okay. Just direct weapon damage with heat. I mean, they burn for longer, and you kind of want that for a class that literally, like, does that. Ground fire causes weapons, caused by weapons deal 100% increased damage. I mean, that's 100% increased damage versus burn damage. So I kind of see the weapon. I can see Scorch Earth being better, especially if you're using like flamethrowers. Throwable objects. I mean, ground fire was a lot better in Killing Floor 2 because it could slow down enemies. Well, maybe that's an upgrade. I guess extra grenade. Ground fires created by wildfire have 25% increased radius and deal 3% increased damage. I could see that. I mean, that could be really good if you slam it on enemies. You like slam it, turn around and run. Capacity is by 30%. Ground fire effects caused by weapons are 50% bigger and apply enfeeble, affliction, protect. Few weapons enemies Yeah, okay. I mean, that could be good. I can see like a ground fire, slow enemy build for annoying things. Molotov explosion damage is increased by 100%. So you're doing 100% if you hit an enemy directly and you're doing 200 heat. That could be really good for big, like, chunky people. Cone of fireball, da 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 da. Okay. I mean, I know there's some enemies that are like better with like penetration, and some are worse with penetration. Ground fires by wildfire last for an additional 3 seconds. Standing in the fire, ground fire created by wildfire grants 20% increased heat weapon damage. Oh, you could do some pretty with that. Causing all nearby enemies to concentrate on you and causes you to take 3% reduced damage for 10 seconds. That could be good if your teammate goes down. I could kind of see that. And then you could have kind of that and then the speed boost, so you could just basically do that and then run away. And the enemies are just gonna like zip line. They're just gonna zip towards you. How long does that last for? 10 seconds? Oh yeah. And speedy exit for 10 seconds. So yeah, you just firing wildfire causes all nearby enemies to concentrate on you. Yeah, so like if your teammate is just getting surrounded, boom, you do that. And then all the enemies will come attack you and walk into the wildfire, and then you just run out of there like a dummy. Yeah, okay, I can see that. Okay, nearby enemies grant stacks of red zone, granting more stacks of larger enemies. At 5 stacks, all stacks can be consumed to repair armor integrity. Okay. Ground fire effects. Ground fire effects caused by weapons heal you for 2 damage per second while standing. Okay, so you just shoot the ground and you can literally heal yourself up. Throwing, da da da. Killing nearby enemies grants 3 gadget activation energy. Gadget kills do not count towards this. Wildfire blast rate increased. Wildfire blast rate increased 30%. That just gives me wildfire faster. So that's probably pretty good compared to the blast radius. But I mean, I could probably do blast radius build and then the speedy getaway thing. So road speed is increased by 10%. I could see that being kind of good if you're getting pushed. Bash deals 100 damage, bonus damage. This bonus is double the inspurting enemies. Oh, you do 200 damage. That could be pretty good. Enemies killed by heat. Weapons have a 20% chance of exploding death. Dealing 250 heat damage and creating a ground fire. Molotov ground fires. Oh. Apply enable fiction per second. Enable weakens enemies, causing them to move and attack more slowly. Molotov. Every projectile explodes when they land. Dealing heats. Okay. That could be good for radius. Increase the number of Molotov projectiles spawned by 3. Secondary Molotov projectiles are now launched upwards. Okay, yeah, that makes some good things. The discharge of wildfire will discharge a second time after a short delay. That could be good if you run into just a crowd and everything goes on top of you. Using wildfire, you can ignite 8 seconds. While on fire, apply burn, asphyxiate, panic, heat per second. So, let's see, that's 4 seconds is 100 heat, 200 heat. So you can do some pretty good damage. Once per match, when down, you may activate wildfire to get back up. Repair 20% armor. Is that once per match or once per round? Because if that's only for like a match, that sucks. If that was once per round, I could see that being like really game changing. Okay. Skills. Using a repair tool. Using a tool repairs armor integrity up to maximum 20 each round. Different tools repair different amounts of armor. Integrity when used. Kills grants stacks of tool up. Different tools gain stacks at different rates. Swapping tools at the trader resets stacks. Up to 100 stacks gives you all stacks for 1 tool ammo. Bouncing Betty, fragment projectile to gain 5+ penetration and lasts for an additional 1. Okay. Why not just make that a second? Bouncing Betty's lifetime is set to 10 seconds. Only explode if enemy moves close to it. Wait, so it has a timer even if I set it down? That's sucky. Alright, component explosion applies 100 knockdown chin. Okay. When bunkered, he moved 30% slower, but sound projectile damage is increased by 15%. Bunkered is increased to 150% basement. I mean, I could see that kind of like getting out of jail free card. Repairs. Okay, that's not bad. Weapon penetration is increased by 5. Does not apply to spray and beam type weapons. Okay. Okay, so it's just damage. Okay. Increased by 35%. I mean, it's basically just a shotgun blast, right? Projectile size and damage is increased by 25%, but the fire rate is increased. Ammo is increased by 2. Okay. Killing enemies grants 20% increased movement speed for 2.5 seconds. Increased by your armor while enemies will be stumbled when they attempt to grab you. Okay, I can see that being kind of very good. 2% increased weapon damage to enemies the first time you deal damage to them. Yeah, if I had to pick only one of those, I would definitely pick that. Yeah. Increased. Any fragment components explosion deal 50% increased damage. Just increased. Okay. Shotguns have 2 pellet count and 25% weapon spread. Wait, why would I want my shotgun to have weapon spread? I don't want the shotgun to have weapon spread. Base for explosive weapons increased by 30%. Self-damage for explosive weapons reduced by 80%. Stream size for beam and weapons is increased. Yeah, I would just go with this one. This one's clearly better than this one. I only get 2 plus pellets, which, okay, let's say the shotgun does 50 damage, and each pellet is like 50. Sure, I'm going to be doing basically 100 damage extra, but like, my weapon spread is increased. Using a tool restores gadget activation to maximum 32 each round. Different tools restore different amounts of gadget energy when used. Okay. All stacks to replace a rally beacon. Rally beacons last for 20 seconds and cause all eyes within the radius to deal 25% increased damage. Okay, there we go. Now we're talking. Taking damage increases weapon damage by 20% and bash damage by 55 seconds. So I have to kill 24 enemies to get 25 damage for 20 seconds. Which causes all eyes. Oh, so I don't get the 20 damage then. For 25% damage. I don't think. Killing an enemy with heat damage is explosion to chance to cause them to explode. Okay, I mean it's either well, I guess you don't really want to take damage, so probably chain reaction or rally beacon. Damage is set ballistic. Damage increased by. Okay. I can scrap that last 5 seconds. Interacting with scrap collected, restore bouncing Betty ammo. Collected to restore 1 bouncing Betty ammo. I mean, that just gives me my grenade, right? Betty launches a second fragment component after a short delay, but deals 33% reduced damage. Sonic Fire's mode is changed from semi-automatic to charge fire. Okay. Percent damage increase, percent projectiles. Firing shot generates a sound, exposure deals 200 damage to enemies that are close. Okay, so he was kind of boring for the engineer class, other than he only has 1 perk for shotguns, which you think like he would be the shotgun guy. Because we got Berserker, Sniper, Firebug, Commando, Ninjutsu, which is Berserk, which they call it Ninja for some reason. Oh yeah, I never looked at the grenades. So we got the Hellion, Cocktail, Bouncing Betty, Cryo Grenade, which is just Sniper's own thing. That fires the homing arrow that seeks out. Oh, so basically just played Vermintide 2. A grappling hook, cattle trobs. Okay. Gas grenade with a cloud fortifies friends and debilitates foes. A beer projector that heals all allies and damages all enemies within its radius. I gotta remember. Why can't I just switch to the perk and not take me back to the main area? While crouching, weapon spread and recoil per shot is reduced by 10%. Shot decay and recoil recovery rate is increased by 10%, and weapon damage is increased by 10%. Crouch, spread, recoil shot is reduced. Spread decay. Recoil rate is increased by 10%. See, if this was just weapon, like recoil and weapon spread was on the engineer, then I could see that being really good. I mean, yeah, this has always been a really good, like, card if you know how to play. You just stop, go, stop, shoot. Weapon spread penalty while walking is reduced by 10%. Okay. I guess it's cryo grenade. So 150%. Death hand deals 15% increased damage to enemies it has not hit before. Okay. That's not bad. Explosion of light. Arrows, final explosion of light, 125% knockdown, fiction, and deals 50% increased damage. Arrow explosion applies knockdown deals. Wait, so this one just sounds better. If you haven't taken damage in the last 10 seconds, you deal increased weapon damage to any weak spot. Okay. Release one fiction applied. That's not bad. Weapon damage is increased. Aiming down sights by 10%. Well, arrow. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna go sector by sector instead of what I'm doing. While arrow is active, flight gains 10% increased weapon damage. Movement speed, 10% increased damage to large enemies. Okay. Whenever the arrow kills an enemy, it increases maximum number of targets by 1 up to 2 max. Death hand is fired, freezes all enemies in the cone in front of you. I'd probably say that. Killing faraway enemies grants 3 gadget energy. Increases maximum number of targets for arrows by 4%. Micro missiles are fired out in addition to the arrow and the target's random enemies in front of you and deal 250% ballistic damage for impact. Radius of the arrow's final explosion is greatly increased and explosion damage is increased by 50%. Okay. Arrow frees enemies on contact. Arrow deals 50% increased damage to those enemies. Okay. Five seconds. Doesn't really seem like it does a lot of damage in the thing. Enemies hit by cryo grenades explosion have their vulnerability to ballistic force or cold damage increased by 10% for 5 seconds. Cryo grenade explodes the second time after the first explosion. Applies system affliction 300 force damage to actually all it's hit. Okay. Fully prevent the next instant of melee damage. This ability works at cooldown. Triggers. I can kind of see that. Sprinting and sliding. That could be good for if you're fighting an enemy that shoots. Carrying an additional 2 syringes increases the initial burst healing from using a syringe by 350%. Take damage, increase movement speed, 15 seconds. I could see that with the other one. Shooting enemies in weak spot grants stack perfection up to 10 stacks maximum. Failing to hit an enemy will remove all stacks. Perfection deals 4% increased damage to the enemy's weak spot for each stack. So there's 10 stacks, which means that is basically 4 times 5 is like 20, yeah, so 20. So you'll do like 40% damage on top of the other stuff. And that's just the base one, so who knows, that could be like 60 or something. You know, it could be a crazy number. Probably higher than 60, but critical hit zones. A weapon grants a rack 'em up to 5 maximum stacks for last 10 seconds and fall off at a time. Increase damage per stack. Okay. Okay, so we did. Okay. Oh. I'm like zoned out, tired. I'm just like at this point. I'm gonna try to get through the skills. Cause like I can't upload this for some reason. I don't know why. The last beta test was a thing. Maximum armor is increased by 20. Max health. Inferring a parry. Increase weapon damage and enemies in the head. Damage with heavy melee attacks. Increase cut weapon. Increase cut weapon damage with weapons while aiming up sight. Performing a perfect parry increases weapon damage by 2%. Okay. Weapon auto pickup radius for shurikens. Ammo increases 1%. Take no damage from enemies. Environmental ground damage effect. Reduced damage for all explosions. Okay. Fly weapon stumble. Yeah. All enemies in a radius. The radius decreased by 0%. 15%. 10% increased damage. Heals for 10 health. This effect. 16 seconds. I mean, for Berserker class, that's kind of mid. Weapon damage increased. Bleed infection. Deals 10% increased damage to bleeding enemies. Damage of bleeding enemy with your weapon heals you for 3 health. Da 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 da. Killing an enemy with a melee weapon restores 3 health and grants 50% increased melee weapon damage for 5 seconds. Addition, kills refresh the duration. Color stirs and explode on impact. Okay. Go to Caltrop, stack, shock, fiction, damage. No longer deal self. No longer deal self damage. Just down, increase movement speed. Excuse me, 10 seconds. Caltrop bounding early if the enemy gets near. Throwable on our Caltrops. Explosion radius increased by 30%. Okay. Still 55% increased damage to enemies that are shocked. Enemies just longer. Shock enemies. Really not electricity. It just seems like it kind of does what Sniper kind of wants. So leave behind electric field the same radius as the explosion. The field lasts for 5 seconds. Apply shock. Fiction. Da 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 da. Oh yeah, the grappling hook. First weapon attack with grappling deals 50% damage. Chakra radius is increased by 50%. That means grappling an enemy repairs armor. While you have no Ken charges, deal 10% increased weapon damage. Oh, okay, yeah. Grappling enemy grants 50% speed. I could see the other one kind of being good because you could just waste them and get a bunch of damage. Every third use of gives increased pass to damage. Killing enemies will pass through. Okay. Reduce damage for 5 seconds after grappling an enemy. Yeah, that one's could be pretty good. Forming a parry grants you gadget. Yeah, that's like a must probably. Increased by 50%. Deals 100% damage. Charge and deal decreased by 100%. Finish damage was increased by 10%. Killing an enemy with the finisher grants stacks of violence up to 20 damage. Violence finisher damage increased by 45 per stack. Okay. Taking damage that reduces you below half health into refreshes all your charges of the kin PB. This has a 150-second cooldown between triggers. So that's about like 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Damaging an enemy with a finisher increases their vulnerability to ballistic damage with 2% for 10 seconds. Okay, we're gonna get one last look here. A-OK. Now, the guy that everyone seemed to kind of just looked like they took his oxygen thing away. I didn't know why they did that. I kind of actually liked it. I thought it kind of gave him a nice touch. Passive. Syringe that grants 2 syringes each using syringe repairs. 10 armor integrity. Was there an animation for that? Allies faster. Right, allies heals in for additional 10 health. I assume that health goes up. Increase weapon damage to enemy flesh and mirror hit zones. Maximum ammo. Healing is increased 50%. That's definitely need. Healing eyes with a weapon or hitting enemies with your weapon. Healing effects heals you for 20% of your weapon's ally with a weapon grants the 50% damage reduction for 4 seconds. Oh, okay, I can see how that could be really good. If you take reduced damage, while at least one other player or trader pod is nearby, you take. Yeah, I don't know how good that is. Shooting down team allies with your weapon heal in fact allows their bleed out health for 140% of your weapon standing healing. Restoring their bleed out health to full will revive them. Oh, so you can just sit there and shoot your teammate. Killing enemies with your weapon is a 50% chance to trigger a chemical reaction. Gas cloud that lingers for 5 seconds. Gas cloud heals allies. Okay. Killing an ally with your weapons increases weapon damage by 15% for 10 seconds. Damaging all enemies with your weapon grants up stack of heal up to 10 that lasts for 10 seconds. Heal consumes all stacks when you heal an ally with the weapon. Increase the heal by 4% for each stack. So it's like 40% healing. Okay, I mean, this revive one, or was it this one? Shooting allies with your weapons, healing effects, heals their bleed out time, health for 140% of your weapon's standard healing. Restoring their bleed out health to full will revive them. Yeah, that could be really good, because if you're far away from someone, it's like, allies healed by your weapon deal 20% increased weapon damage for 5 seconds. Yeah, I would probably just go with. I don't know. The heal and deal one is pretty good. 10 seconds. There's an ally with your weapon grants. Yeah, you just shoot a bunch of shit. I mean, I guess technically you're not really healing your teammate, because you just stopped healing them to get a kill. So I mean, if your teammates are staying alive, then yeah, heal and deal is pretty good. But if I had to say that I have to like babysit them, then I'd probably say damage plan. Bio grenades deals increased damage to small enemies. Okay. Upgraded class rate is increased by 15%. Bio grenades leave waste behind that lasts for 5 seconds. Okay. Interacting with the waste will collect it and remove the syringe. Or restore the syringe. A grenade. Bionic gas grenade clouds 30. Cloud applies 30, enable, okay. Increase 55%, yeah, that's definite. Throw. Enemies hit by bionic grenades are affected for effective for seconds. Affect enemies deal biological damage themselves and enemies. Okay. Oh, so that could possibly make that range huge. Cloud radiation increased by 60%. Enemies inside bionic grenade cloud have their bleed out paused and now also are healed for bleed out health for each second. Down enemies also apply bio grenades. Grenade gas clouds have their own pause, or have their bleed out pause and are healed in 3 seconds each second, restoring their bleed out health to full or reviving them. Okay, I could see that. Expires releases a final explosion that deals 800 biological damage. During Sanctuary, it can be activated a second time before the second one expires to place the second allied effects. Sanctuariums do not stack. You may no longer pick up sanctuary to refund cash and energy. Your damage is also reduced by 30%. Oh, forgot what it was. Blast radius increased to 20%. Allies with the radius receive a buff, increasing movement speed 10%. All allies with its radius for 25 health. Deals 100% increased damage over time to small enemies. Blast radius, energy field radius increased. Receive a buff, increase their weapon damage for 10 seconds. Allies damaged by enemies damaged by Sanctuary's full health is 20% reduced damage for seconds. Enemy gadgets energy recharges. Rate of allies within secret field is also increased 1%. 800 biological damage. That's really good. After activating, it can be activated a second time. Okay, yeah. This radius heals all allies within the blast radius for 20 health. Okay, we're gonna leave it there. And I'm gonna just go take a quick nap. Then the next video I'm gonna make is gameplay. So let's go do that. And how do I start? So we're gonna be playing Fireball. I hate this kind of look when it comes to like, oh, they're some type of fire class, so we gotta give them like fireproof stuff. And it's like, who is sitting here buying this? Like who's buying all this? It's not a very good sign when the DLC cosmetics are typically better than all the other cosmetics starting off. Because I mean, honestly, this is kind of like, okay, what's the breed? What's in here? Is it supposed to be Oh, I'm assuming this is supposed to be where each person has their own spawn location, and then they come out of one of these doors because it's 6 players. Okay, that makes sense. They come out of one of these doors, and then you have your mission terminal, which is your codex. Okay, fair enough. Then we got damage types, which is really nice. Against flesh, mire, Z-Tech. It's effective against armor. Z-Tech, armor. I think Z-Tech is on, like, not crushers, flesh pounds. I know Mire is like, I think that's the new type of enemy. Okay, we're gonna look around. Administration. If I can't go in there. Maybe that's like for a DLC or something. Okay, what was the point of the ladder? If I could just jump down it. I know I could, obviously I could go up it, but like, it's kind of stupid when I can just jump down it and take full damage. Make it a zip line. But armor crate. What? Use a lot of armor crates for one time. Fly. Okay. That's a ceiling mechanic. Forcing tech. I guess for world building, that kind of makes some sense. Computer, breaking out barriers, okay.
Marked it!
Oh my
Here!
God. Is that my character's voice?
Pinged it.
Press dodge, press the link, follow me. Oh my God, they really shit on it. They really shit on the wheel. I don't know how you fucked up the wheel this bad.
Stick close to me.
Oh my God, her voice. It's so like it's so how to explain this? It's so preppy.
It's on the map.
I think the ping is kind of
Follow the friendly ping.
yeah, the ping is
Dropped a pin for you. Marked it for you.
I don't know if you can hear that. Like, just how look how like delayed this ping is.
Right here. I pinged it. You should see it now.
That's about like a second. Now, if I'm in the middle of a battlefield and I need to go like this,
Marked it.
Look how slow that is.
Here. Pinged it.
The ping should be like instant. I don't know why I was thinking there was like a different type of ping system.
It's on the map.
Like, Okay, I thought that bumper was pink too for some reason. I'm here for doing. Army Depot, City Streets, R&D Lab, Radar Station, Porcine Factory, Convoy, Offices, Sewers, Weekly Mutation. Oh. I mean, to be honest, I saw Sewers, and it looked like probably one of the most boring matches.
That's light out boarding, Nightfall.
That sounded like, what's her face? That sounded like, what is it? That sounded like Hannah from Gears 5. I think who that voice was.
See you at the mission site, guys. I am so jealous you get to do the Horsey News Studio tour.
First said maybe.
There you go. Well, look at you. Nothing like a nice warm fire and good company. Good seeing you.
How do you feel yourself?
That was textbook perfect. That's inbound.
So much better.
Oh, it's down on the D-pad. Oh, you only get 2 of them? Okay, this is my light. This is pink.
Follow the friendly ping.
I don't know how I skipped, but I can't skip.
Whatever happened, looks like they put up a fight. Love you too! Let me reload!
I just can't right now. Halfway there, team. Keep pushing.
Yeah.
Alright, okay. That's gonna blister for sure. Give me some space!
Oh, I just, why? I didn't even realize that. Did I make that jump? Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. Are these like upgrades?
Thank you for shopping at your friendly neighborhood Trader Hub.
Yeah, okay, that's definitely Anna's voice. I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, dude. Okay.
Ooh. That's really fucked up. Stay classy. Fire beats fire every time. You gotta know that.
That jet's dead.
Still on top of my shit. Whew, that's pretty. A nice bleach solution ought to clean that right up. Hope that's only a first-degree burn.
Hey, I have ammo. Wait, where'd it go?
Wave defeated.
Whatever happened, looks like they put up a fight. I didn't know what a compressor does. I'm in.
Hollow point rounds. Shock trap, ammo bag, tool, lock.
Attention customers, the pod is now closed.
All staff are required to evacuate. Go to your site safely immediately.
Not much room.
heal one? Oh, okay, I was gonna say what?
Looks like that armor needs a little TLC.
Oh god.
Ooh, good, good.
Why am I only... Damn, I have to just fill my thing out. I can upgrade my armor. Okay. What?
That's a wrap. Pod's closed.
Oh.
No secret for you. Wow, that's a relief. Let's see them handle this turret. Okay, does everyone know the locations of the safety showers, eye wash stations, and fire extinguishers? Hey, don't fight my gimmick. God, it's just so hard to meet a nice guy, you know? Looking for me? Just open the door. All hail! I'm gonna need to run this under cool water for 10 to 15 minutes.
Where is the trader? Oh my god, that's one thing I really hope they change. Because in Killing Floor 2, it used to be able to just run to the trader. Why does it look like somewhere I could jump out? Is he ever gonna get close to me without trying to He's going to attack me. He's going to chase me. Come up here. I just can duck around the corner and stop his whole animation. Look, he just stops his animation.
This place kinda gives me the willies.
How much did he No, he just blew himself up on the Wow, blow. That was sad.
Top up on grenades while you're at the machine.
Roll it. Please just refill the damn armor. Okay, and we're gonna trade out our tool for okay. Okay, we're gonna fill this up. Now we gotta find a door. And we just need to find the door.
Door's locked.
Okay.
All this darkness really makes my job more difficult.
See, that's how quick the packing should have been. It not should have been this long. ass
Everybody
thing.
done shopping? Hope so.
I get the most annoying boss in the game. I heard this boss sucks. We're fine
Feeling good. Except no substitutes. Whatever happened, looks like they put up a fight. That is so depressing. Let's fight fire with fire.
Wait, I can't shoot? Let me shoot. No! 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 Oh my god, this is gonna be so long. Wow. That was... That was kind of awful. Like, that did not feel like Killing Floor 2, or Killing Floor in general. That felt like I was playing a zombie game with Killing Floor mods. That was like, oh my god. That was like, bad. I'm not even trying to be funny. That was like, oof. I mean, I'm not spending any money on that. I remember looking at the battle pass. I don't know why they got rid of it. Oh, no, they didn't. Unlock 4 rewards to unlock. What am I unlocking? It just looks like an outfit. I mean, I don't understand what I'm unlocking. That's it? I'm not even trying to be funny. Like, that's it? This is your first battle pass. Put some work into it. This does not look great. Oh yeah, I forgot about that noise. Ugh. Burn, affliction. I mean, yeah, why would I not want to do that? Create pellets that attach to enemies to cause continuous damage. That gives me burn affliction, damage, and panic affliction. This gives me accuracy, burn, affliction, 20 minus damage, 20% damage over time. This gives me 4% damage, but I don't lose 20% damage. But the damage over time, I guess, but I'd rather just kill things and not wait for it to die. Can I not look at it? I can't look at it? I just want to look at the thing. I don't know why he's saying I have to buy the... I don't know why he's saying I have to buy it, but... Yeah, I can't wait to get out of this fire. Like, I understand the concept of why they wear fire suits. Oh, so I can only pick one. Retaliate with a small burst of flame that burns. Okay, so I was right. You can only have one. So 15. Okay, 20. Can I take points back? That might have been why I lost like all my ammo shooting that thing. Like, my character's voice is just so god awfully annoying. Like, oh my god. Well, I'm gonna go play some. I mean, I kind of want to try out another class. I kind of want to try out is the other one I want to try out is definitely not engineer. Oh yeah. Ability support. I was gonna try out Mr. Foster, but then I thought, yeah, I want to see how the sniper works in this game. Because the sniper works kind of very well. In the second one, you just, blah. I'm still trying to understand this store. I was just there, like, what? Okay. Doesn't my weapon get it? Let's see. I mean, this. I don't like how there's no stats. That to me is something I don't like. Like, unless I click the weapon, but if it's gonna be right there in the first place, why not just keep it on the side? Wait, where's damage at? Where's damage? That's like the most important part. I don't know how much this character's damage does. Did they forget to put that in there? I guess I'll just assume. I don't know what this marker means. Oh. Matchmaking off. Wait, why is that off? Turn that shit on.
Hey, do we all remember how to emergency egress in case of an accident? Travel safe.
It shows their face.
Zip lines up! Oh, I violent stab, stab, stab! The knife's a classic for a reason. Slices and dices. Painful, isn't it? Whatever happened, looks like they put up a fight.
I guess keep it.
Load up, folks. Pod's open.
Borzine's got a hand in this, up to the fucking collarbone.
That's good. Cuidado. Hay depredadores aquí.
Pod's closed for now.
Well balanced gun. Sorry, hunting.
On point.
Creepy. That is so depressing. You can go.
Well done.
Reloading!
Don't think so. Salí de aquí.
Location marked. Dominance asserted.
Christ, this place is got up like a horror museum.
They didn't die naturally.
I deserve that.
Thank you.
Die, Gotas.
Wait, the dodge is why is it 8? Weird.
got it.
Set it and forget it!
Bishop. Amen.
Yeah?
Vamos a reload.
Salami.
Precariously.
That's bridging a wall!
Pardon, Maya.
Duodenal gastroesophageal reflux.
Got them.
Doodle fucking pig.
This place looks like a mausoleum. I'll hang you for bait. Kill them. Cuidado, hay depredadores aquí.
Bollocks to this.
Pinged.
I reckon you like getting sorted.
I wouldn't trust the structural integrity of this place for a minute.
Effortless.
Me alegraste el día.
so embarrassing for you? Whatever happened? Looks like they put up a fight. Have a great rest of your day.
What's your volume?
Just a second! Reloading! Fire away! Kill you the old-fashioned way if I have to. Oh, that's great! Sorry. Just stabby me.
It is marked now.
All obstacles removed. これで全てが解決します。I detect decay.
I marked the map.
Make sure you're stocked on ammo.
Pinged it for you.
Yeah, that's right.
Dash? I promise I'm good for it.
Unforeseen gains.
Don't mind if I do.
Piss easy money. Dosh, 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 come and get your share.
What did they do to my boy Mr. Foster's voice? Oh my god, why does he sound like that? He just sounds British, that's it. Oh, nice voice.
All stocked up for the next wave?
Okay.